Hello my dear students. So as you know already I have discussed about the three-phase systems in my previous videos. So already I have discussed what exactly a three-phase system and why it is required after knowing the single-phase system. What are the advantages of three-phase systems? Second things, the interconnections of the systems I have discussed. So there I have discussed about the star connections and delta connections, the relations between line voltage, phase voltage. So all those things already I have discussed. Okay. So in this video, let us discuss about how to measure the power in case of a three-phase system. Right. So my heading you can easily see here, three-phase power measurement. So as you know, whatever the loads we have, three-phase loads, they observe the average power or the real power. So already in single-phase systems, I have already discussed how the power will be measured and what is the instrument we are using to measure the power. So wattmeter, it is one instrument which is used to measure the power. That things I have already discussed in the single phase system. So wattmeter is an instrument which is used to measure the power. So as you know, what is the unit of the real power? So whatever the meter is used to measure the watt, that is nothing but the wattmeter. And there also I have discussed about the wattmeter, so which has two coils, right? One coil, current coil, and one coil, potential coil. Clear about this? So M and L, it is the terminal of current coil, and P and V is the terminal of the potential coil. So current coil, it measures the current through the line, and the potential coil measures the potential difference between two lines. Clear about this? So wattmeter is an instrument which is used to measure the power, whether it is single phase or it is three phase. Clear about this? So this is the instrument which is used to measure. It is an instrument used to measure power. Okay, which power? The real power. Getting this? So once you find the real power, automatically we can get the reactive power and other powers. That is your apparent power. Right? So wattmeter is the instrument which is used to measure the power, whether system is single phase or system is three phase. So now let us discuss about the methods. So there are several methods we can use to measure the three-phase power. So particularly there are the followings we can say. Followings are the methods to measure three-phase power. Right? So the first method is 3 wattmeter method. 3 wattmeter method. Particularly as you know, there are 3 phases. So in each phase we will use 1 meter, 1 wattmeter. So 3 wattmeters is for 3 phases. So therefore individual wattmeter will measure the individual phase power. Similarly, we will add all these 3, then we will get the total power. So this method can be used for both balanced and unbalanced system. Unbalanced system. As we have balance system and unbalanced system. So 3 wattmeter can be used for both. Second one is 2 wattmeter method. So as the name indicating, so here we have to use 2 wattmeter only. So 2 wattmeter can also give us the 3-phase power. So this is used for balanced and unbalanced. For both cases we can use this. And the third one is single wattmeter method. Single wattmeter method, and this is mostly used for balance system. So in balance system, since impedance of each phase are equal, so if we measure the power of one phase, then multiplied with 3 is equal to 3-phase power. So therefore single phase or single wattmeter method is only used for balance system, and rest these two it is used for balanced as well as unbalanced system. So 3 wattmeter can be used for balanced as well as for unbalanced system. 2 wattmeter can also be help us to measure power of balanced system as well as unbalanced system. So if we compare these two, since 2 wattmeter can measure the 3-phase power for both balanced and unbalanced systems, then this particular method, 2 wattmeter method, is suitable to measure the 3-phase power, because here we have to use one more extra instrument. So if it is possible by 2 meters, then why we go for the 3 meters, right? It is. So therefore the best option out of these 3 methods is your 2 wattmeter method, right? So in your syllabus also this 2 wattmeter method is there. So let us discuss about the 2 wattmeter method. Okay, so our methods to discuss is 2 wattmeter method, right? And this is the best way or best method to measure both balanced and unbalanced power, right? It is. So we have to see here first how 2 wattmeter can give us the power of 3. Clear about this? So let us first we discuss about a star load. So let we go for a star load. And as you know, it is used for both balanced and unbalanced, but only we are considering the balanced system Z1, Z2, Z3. So this is R, Y and B, right? So what we have to do, we have to use 1 wattmeter with R, and second one we will use with Y. You can use with B also. Now the current coil of first wattmeter, it is connected with R, and the potential coil which has more number of turns, it is connected with R and B. Similarly, the potential coil of second wattmeter, this is wattmeter 1, W1, the current coil, potential coil. This is current coil, potential coil. So this is our R, B, Y. So you can see the wattmeter 1, current coil of wattmeter 1, it is connected with R line. So therefore this will measure Which current? IR. And since the current coil of wattmeter 2 is connected with Y, so it will measure IY, right? So IB current, it is, let it be IB, okay? So this is 3-phase load, this is the neutral point. So wattmeter 1, first we will go for wattmeter 1, that is your W1. Current coil of W1 is connected with R. So it will measure IR. Small I have written, so it is the instantaneous current. So you can say it is, let it is instantaneous current. Okay. Potential coil of W1. See, the potential coil is connected between R and B. So potential coil of W1 will measure what? ERB, because it is connected between RB. So potential difference between RB, let it is ERB or it is ERN minus EBN, or we may write it is simply ER minus EB. Okay, so ERN, EBN, it is the phase voltage as already you know, and ERB, it is the line voltage. So line voltage is equal to ERB, that is equal to ERN minus EBN. Already I have discussed, so in my previous video. So these values are the instantaneous values. Okay. So then power measured by W1 is equal to ERB into IR, or we may write it is IR into ER minus EB, right? It is. So this is the W1 value. Clear it is? So this much amount of the power, which is the instantaneous power, can be measured by the wattmeter W1. Okay. So initially I am taking the instantaneous values. I will show how the two wattmeter will measure the total power. So now this is wattmeter 1 part. Then come to wattmeter 2. So similarly, current coil of W2 will measure which current? IY. It is also instantaneous value. Potential coil of W2 will measure which voltage? Between YB. So it is EYB or it is EY minus EB, like this, that is EYN minus EBN. So to avoid the complexity, I have taken EY minus EB. Then power measured by W2, let it is W2 is equal to current IY into EY minus EB. This is the W2 measured power, W1 measured power. Getting this, then what is our total power? Total power is this plus this. because these two only instruments which are measuring the power. So now we have to find W1 plus W2. So that is the total power. So now total power is, so total power measured is W, that is W1 plus W2. So put the value of W1, W2, this is sorry, it is IR into ERB plus IY into EYB, or we may write IR instantaneous value ER minus EB plus IY EY minus EB. Only values I have put there, W1 value and W2 value. So clear about this? So after using W1 and W2 value, now what to do? We have to simplify this. So when we simplify this, after using the value of W1 and W2, now just open the bracket, it is ER into IR, this into this, minus EB into IR plus EY into IY minus EB into IY. So here it is ER into IR plus EY into IY. Then EB here, minus is there. So if we take minus EB common, then this is IR plus IY. Right? Now see, this is the direction of current. Which current? IR current. This is the direction of current, IB current. This is the direction of current, IY. So IR, IB, IY. This is a node. So if we apply KCL here, IR is entering, IB is entering, IY is entering. So IR plus IB plus IY is equal to 0. IR plus IY plus IB is equal to 0. Then IR plus IY is equal to what? Minus IB. So in place of this, we may put minus IB, then it becomes plus EB into IB, since IR plus IY plus IB is equal to 0. Now total W, which is W1 plus W2, you can see instantaneous value of the R line into current. So voltage into current, it is the power of this one R, it is the power of Y, it is the power of B. Hence, we show here, we show that 2 wattmeter can measure the 3-phase total power. 3-phase total power. It is proved. So by using 2 wattmeter, we can also measure the total power of the 3-phase system. So we can prove here, and by taking the instantaneous values, I have proved. This is one method. Clear about this? So next one is, as you know, the P value I have given, it is √3 VL IL cos phi. Now let us prove this one by 2 wattmeter methods, whether that will be proved or not. Clear it is that? So now one way I have explained here, by considering the instantaneous values of voltage and current, how we are measuring the 3-phase power by 2 wattmeter method. So now come to the second way. So as we know, our power, the total three-phase power is root 3 VL IL cos phi or cos theta. So we have to prove that. So another way or another method or alternative method. This is one method. Now let us go for alternative method, which is very, very important. We know P is equal to root 3 VL IL cos phi. So we have to prove this by the help of two wattmeter method. So for that, what we have to do, so our circuit diagram gives the connections of the wattmeter W1, W2. I have connected one at R, one at Y. You can connect also R with B, Y with B, with any two. So if we draw the phasor diagram, so you can see here, I am showing the phasor diagram here. It is E R L, better you take it in ER only. Then 120 degree EB, EY. Then another 120 degree EY. So this is 120, 120, 120. So if we will go for the phasor diagram, so to prove this, your phasor diagram will help you. Okay. Now see, we require IR and also we need ERB. So ERB means what? It is ER plus minus EB. ER here, EP here, just to reverse it. It is your minus EB. Right, it is. So this is the minus EB. Now what to do? Draw one parallelogram. So draw a parallel line with this, and draw this. This is what? ERB. Right, it is. And this is ERL is equal to ER. Since these impedance are inductive, RL type, because impedance means resistor into inductor. This is resistor into a plus inductor. Resistor and inductor, it is a coil. So it is inductive. So RL type means the current will be lagging. So IR will lag ER by an angle phi. So this one is the current. This angle is phi. Total angle is 30 degree. This angle is 30 degree. Okay, and this is also 30 degree. Getting this? And this angle is phi. Right? Next one, it is EY. So EY and this wattmeter 2 will measure what? EYB. So what is EYB? So EYB, as you know, it is EY minus or plus minus EB. Right? So this is EY, this is minus EB. So if you draw a parallelogram and draw a line with this, then this is your EYB. And now this is 30 degree. This is also 30 degree. But IY, this current will be lag by an angle phi. Clear about this? So clear the phasor diagram. So this is the phasor diagram for this particular case. Okay. Clear about this? Now W1, it measures what? This voltage into this current and the angle between this and this. Right? Similarly, wattmeter 2 measures this voltage, this current and the angle between this. Now see, between this and this is the angle. Total is 30 degree. This is phi. Then it is how much? 30 minus phi. And if we go for this angle, it is 30 degree plus phi. Up to this clear? Now my circuit diagram part is over. This is my star connections I have taken. Circuit diagram, clear it is. So I have already explained by considering the circuit diagram instantaneous values. And here I am trying to prove the P is equal to root 3 VL IL cos phi, whether it is correct by help of 2 wattmeter or not. Okay. So now the circuit diagram is not required. So we'll go for the phasor diagram only, and from the phasor diagram we'll try to find it. So W1 wattmeter 1. So it will measure the power, that is what? W1, it will measure voltage ERB, potential difference between R and B, into IR, current, and cosine angle between IR and ERB, that is 30 degree minus 5 degree. Similarly, wattmeter 2, this is equation 1. Wattmeter 2, it will measure the power, W2, that is equal to EYB into IY, this is the current IY, into cos of angle between these two, 30 degree plus 5 degree. This is my equation number 2. Getting this? So from the phasor diagram, we got these two expressions. Now total power measured, W is equal to what? W1 plus W2. Now W1, I may write it is ERB into IR cos 30 degree minus phi plus EYB into IY cos 30 degree plus phi. Now what is ERB? ERB is same as EYB and it is same as EBI, is equal to line voltage, because voltage between any two lines is equal to line voltage. So since it is balanced load, so therefore the magnitude of all three voltage will be same, so it is VR. Similarly, IR is equal to IY is equal to IB, that is your IL, it is the line current. In case of a star, you know line current and phase current is same. So ERB is VL, IR, IL, EYB, VL, IY, IL. So if we use that, then this is VL into IL, then cos 30 degree minus phi plus cos 30 degree plus phi. Up to this clear? Now see, this is cos A minus B, this is cos A plus B. So now phasor diagram part, everyone clear or not? So clearly I have shown the phasor diagram there. So now already we got the expressions from the phasor diagram. So now come to the derivations. So this one W1 plus W2 it becomes VL into IL. This is cos A minus B. Cos A into cos B plus sin A into sin B. Similarly, plus cos A plus B. This is cos A into cos B minus sin A into sin B. So cos A minus B is cos A into cos B plus sin A into sin B. Cos A plus B is equal to cos A into cos B minus sin A into sin B. So this one we can cancel. Then it is cos 30 into cos pi, cos 30 into cos pi. So this becomes 2VL IL cos 30 degree into cos pi. So what is cos 30 degree? So cos 30 degree value is root 3 by 2 into cos pi. Now 2 will be cancelled. So it is root 3 VL IL cos pi. So this is the W1 plus W2 value. So 2 wattmeters gives the total power which is root 3 VL IL cos pi. So getting this, so now it is clear that by the help of 2 wattmeter we can easily measure the total power of the 3-phase system. So it is proved that 2 wattmeter can measure the total power of 3-phase system. Up to this here, so we have proved. So I have explained here by 2 wattmeter we can easily measure the 3-phase power. So it is proved in 2 ways. By considering the instantaneous values, I have proved that, and by considering the RMS value or the phasor value also I proved here. So getting this, so all expressions after solving we will get W1 plus W2 is equal to this one. W1 plus W2 is equal to this one. We will add these two, we will get this. Okay. Similarly, if we will go for W1 minus W2, then what we will get? Let us see. Now, W1 minus W2. So W1 is ERB into IR. ERB what? VL. IR is IL. So it is VL into IL cos 30 degree minus 5 degree minus VL IL cos 30 degree plus 5 degree. So if we take VL IL common, then it is cos 30 minus 5. What it is give? Cos 30 into cos pi plus sin 30 into sin pi minus cos A plus cos 30 plus pi. So there this will give minus cos 30 degree into cos pi plus sin 30 degree into sin pi. Now here this will be cancelled. Okay. So we were going for W1 minus W2. What we are getting? It is coming what? W1 minus W2 becomes VL IL sin 30 into sin pi. So since this is it is 2 VL as we have taken VL cos, so VL IL we have taken common it is, so now it is 2 VL IL sin 30 into sin pi, so now it is 2 VL IL sin 30 is half into sin pi. Okay, so therefore this becomes what? VL IL sin pi. So W1 minus W2 is equal to this one. W1 plus W2, it is equal to root 3 VL IL cos pi. Clear it is? So two formula we get here. W1 into W1 minus W2 and W1 plus W2. So two formula we get here. Getting this? Now what we do? If we take W1 minus W2 by W1 plus W2, then what will get? VL IL sin pi by root 3 VL IL cos pi. Now VL IL can be cancelled. So this is sin pi by cos pi is tan pi. So this becomes tan pi by root 3. So from here we are getting one more interesting formula, that is tan pi is equal to root 3 W1 minus W2 by W1 plus W2. Okay, so this is one important formula you have to remember. So three things we are getting from here. We have first things we proved 2 wattmeter can give you root 3 VL IL cos 5, which is the total power. So now you have to remember this one, W1 plus W2 formula, that is root 3 VL IL cos 5. W1 minus W2 is VL IL sin pi, and tan pi is equal to root 3 W1 minus W2 by W1 plus W2. So these three important formula you have to remember. Okay, so this one will help us to find out the value of W1 and W2. Getting this? As you know, W1 is coming VL IL cos 30 degree minus 5, and W2 is coming VL IL cos 30 degree plus 5. So phi will decide the reading of the W1 and W2. So case 1 it will go when phi is equal to 0. That is what? Unity power factor. That is resistive load. Phi is 0. Then at that time what will get? W1 is same as W2. How much it is? VL IL cos 30 degree. Getting this? So if phi is 0 degree, then this is the case, right? So if suppose we will take this one, your phi is 60 degree. So case 2, when phi is equal to 60 degree. So if we put phi is equal to 60 degree, then it is 30 plus 60, then cos 90. So as you know, the cos 90 value is equal to 0, then W2 value will come what? 0. So that means second wattmeter will show no readings. So 0 readings will shown by W2, and W1 it is nothing but same VL IL cos of minus 30 degree, or it is same VL IL cos 30. So when the load angle is 60 degree, at that time only one wattmeter will show the result or reading, the second wattmeter will give no reading. Getting this? So second wattmeter will not give no readings. Clear about this? So now this is the case 2. So if we go for case 3, so case 3 is when phi value is equal to 90 degree. So W1 becomes what? VL IL cos 30 degree minus 90 degree. So it is VL IL cos minus 60 degree. So this value will be positive. But W2 it becomes VL IL cos 90 degree. Cos 120 degree. So this becomes negative. Okay. So W1 will be positive and W2 will be negative. So therefore, depending upon the phi value, we can say which meter is showing the values and which meter is showing no values. Getting this? So this is actually the methods, 2 wattmeter methods, which can explain here, and your part is you have to remember this formula to solve the problem. So from your textbooks I have collected one question. So let us see one example. Phase voltage and current of a star connected load. Phase voltage and current of a star connected load, star connected inductive load is 150 volt and 25 ampere, right? If power factor of load, is 0.707 lakh. Assume that the system is 3 wire. The system is 3 wire and power is measured, by using 2 wattmeter method. Okay, find the reading of wattmeters. Question is find the reading of wattmeters. Okay, so if you solve this, you read the question carefully. Phase voltage given. So what are the given here? V phase given. How much? 150 volt. Then what is our VL? V phase is equal to root 3 VL. VL is equal to root 3 V phase. So now this is root 3 into V phase. So V phase value is 150. So therefore root 3 V phase you have to find out here. This is root 3 into 150. Okay. Now I phase is same as IL. That is how much given? 25 ampere. Up to this clear? Then W1 plus W2, since power factor is given, so W1 plus W2 is what? Root 3 VL IL into cos pi. So VL value is this one, VL value is this one, IL value is this one, and cos pi is given, cos pi, it is given 0.707. So when we put all these values, then it becomes 3 into 150 into 25 into 0.707, right? And this will give you 7954. So solution part you have to check it. So this value is coming, W1 plus W2 is coming, how much? 7954 watts. 7954 watts. Okay, so we'll get one values. Again, high cos pi. Now cos pi is given 0.707. Then phi is equal to cos inverse 0.707. It is your 45 degree. And we know, what do we know? Tan pi is equal to root 3 W1 minus W2 by W1 plus W2. So tan pi means tan 45. Tan 45 is 1. So it is root 3 W1 minus W2 by W1 plus W2 is 7954. Up to this clear? Clear it is? So now all these things we will calculate from here. Then from here we will get W1 and W2 values. Now ultimately we have to find from that. Now W1 minus W2 becomes 7954 by root 3. And this value is coming, the value is coming 4592. 4592 watts. So see, so this is one equation, this is equation 2. Okay, so W1 plus W2 is this one, W1 minus W2 is this one. So by solving equation 1 and 2, we will get W1 value, that is 6273 watts, and W2 becomes 1681 watt. 1681 watt. So this is the answer. Getting this? So now this is the pattern of the question from the wattmeter part. So in this particular video I have discussed about the methods of the power measurement of three-phase systems, 3 wattmeter, 2 wattmeter, single 1 wattmeter methods. Out of 3 methods I have explained that the 2 wattmeter method is the best method. So I have proved that by using 2 wattmeters we can measure the power of 3-phase systems, and its corresponding formula I have given, W1 plus W2, W1 minus W2, tan pi. These 3 important formula you have to remember, right? Then W1 values VLIL cos 30 minus pi, W2 is VLIL cos 30 plus pi. Those 2 things also you have to remember. So I have tried to solve one problem here which may help you to clear the idea about the power measurement. So I have considered only the star load, star 3-phase loads. In the same way you can also use the delta load. So we can use the 2 wattmeter methods for the delta load also. Okay, so I think this particular video will clear your ideas, or you will get some ideas about the power measurement by wattmeter method of a 3-phase systems. So hopefully all my videos will help you to learn about the circuit theory, and thank you for your patience, and hopefully you have go through all my videos and for showing your patience. So thank you for watching my videos. Stay happy.